Today we're unpacking a total game changer for navigating market chaos, the Wavy Tunnel PRO Dashboard. This entire system is built around three highly structured pillars: scan, spot, and strike. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the sheer volume of data flying at you in the markets, well, you're in exactly the right place.
Does endless scrolling through charts with absolutely zero clear direction sound familiar? Because that lack of clarity inevitably leads to missed opportunities. You're either entering way too late, or you're literally paralyzing yourself by second-guessing every single entry. Throw in inconsistent results and the massive amount of wasted time just trying to find a trade, and it's basically a perfect recipe for burnout.
It's time to put a hard stop to these bad habits. Seriously. And the absolute worst offender we just talked about is emotional trading. It's almost always driven by a complete lack of structure. Think about it. When you don't have a roadmap, you react instead of plan. And just reacting to the market, that's exactly what drains your mental energy and, quite frankly, your trading account.
So here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. We'll cover too much market noise, fusing experience and technology, the precision engine dashboard, the 5 core setups, and finally, a complete trading workflow. Let's get to it.
Starting off with Section 1, too much market noise.
To really understand the noise, we have to look at the psychology driving it. Trading psychology swings like a pendulum between two massive extremes. On one side, we've got greed, fueled by pure optimism and exuberance, where your instinct is to just blindly load up on positions. On the flip side, we have fear, driven by panic, where the instinct is to bail out completely and run for the hills. When you're caught in this cycle, the market feels like nothing but noise. You absolutely need a system that cuts right through that emotional roller coaster.
Moving right along to Section 2, fusing experience and technology. Now, the development of this dashboard didn't just happen overnight. It was a long time coming. The result of that synergy was a breakthrough for the industry. They realized that by combining their expertise, they could build something incredibly robust. So this dashboard is the ultimate fusion. It takes seasoned, battle-tested trading experience and pairs it seamlessly with advanced scanning technology.
Which brings us to Section 3, the precision engine dashboard. To put the sheer scale of this system into perspective, just look at this number. Remember that frustration of endless scrolling we talked about? Well, this engine automatically scans over 4,900 symbols daily. It's doing the heavy lifting, grinding through thousands of charts so you don't have to spend hours doing it manually.
And we're not just talking about one specific market here. Whether you treat stocks, ETFs, futures, forex, or crypto, this single dashboard specifically flags Wavy Tunnel Pro setups, both end-of-trend and trend continuation trades. This saves you a massive amount of time, drastically reduces the noise, and totally boosts your clarity. It's built for traders who crave structure, replacing pure guesswork with a legitimate real-time edge. Let's dive into the actual methodology in Section 4, the 5 core setups. So the dashboard systematically hunts for 5 core setups, and it cleanly categorizes them into 3 market conditions. First up, for an end of trend, it's hunting for the PW or price to wave setup and the FG, which stands for fill the gap. Second, for trend continuation, it's scanning for the BO3 trend trade setup and the BO4, which is that critical launch from wave 4 to wave 5. Finally, for sideways or range-bound markets, it looks for the Royal and Noble setups.
Think about the Elliott Wave roadmap for a second. It perfectly illustrates how these specific setups map directly to highly predictable market cycles. You've got the progression of waves 1 through 5 on an upward trend, followed by the ABC corrective waves. The Wavy Tunnel Pro system applies its strategies right onto these cycles. End of the trend strategies hit the market tops and bottoms, sideways strategies capture waves 2, 4, and B, and the trend strategies let you ride waves 1, 3, 5, A, and C.
The scanner's precision basically tracks that entire trajectory in action. It helps you pinpoint that crucial entry down at the bottom, which is exactly where fear makes everyone else bail out. Then it tracks the system's indicators all the way up the trend to point T, right where greed and optimism peak. And what do the rules say to do at point T? Take your profits or sell. It takes the emotion entirely out of your exit strategy.
Seeing this in real time is incredible. You can actually see the dashboard scanner executing a BO4 trade for a Wave 5 move across totally different assets, like Alphabet and Teva Pharmaceuticals. The dashboard spots the precise technical alignment required for that Wave 4 to Wave 5 launch. It really proves how the system cuts straight through the noise to hand you actionable, clean setups across completely different sectors.
Finally, let's pull it all together in Section 5, a complete trading workflow.
Because listen, this isn't just a basic scanner, it is an absolute workhorse. Inside the dashboard, you can filter your scans by your preferred time frame, asset class, and setup type. Once you spot a symbol, you instantly view charts that already have all the Wavy Tunnel Pro indicators preloaded. Plus, you can build custom dynamic watch lists for your absolute favorite setups. It essentially organizes your entire trading day into a smooth, cohesive routine. The whole paradigm of your trading routine shifts to 3 highly structured, repeatable actions. You scan the massive, noisy market automatically. You spot the perfect Wavy Tunnel Pro setups with absolute clarity. And because you finally have a rules-based system, you strike with total confidence. Now, a quick but absolutely crucial reminder on risk management. This explainer is strictly for educational purposes. Past performance doesn't equal future results, and you can lose money trading. If you can't afford to lose money, you shouldn't trade. Always practice with a demo or paper trading account with this or any new strategy until you truly get to know and understand the risk and reward potential.
We've seen exactly how this precision engine cuts right through the market chaos, maps directly to Elliott Wave cycles, and replaces emotional panic with a structured daily workflow. So the final question I want to leave you with today is this. Are you ready to stop guessing, stop the endless scrolling, and start trading smarter with the Wavy Tunnel Pro Dashboard? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy learning.